Hi, I'm Ali, and a warm welcome to the China RepairStudio. So today I thought I would just do a bit of repair and restoration on this pair of Davenport, I think they're Davenport, yes, and they are inkstands. But before I do, if you haven't subscribed before, please subscribe, like and share, and also a thumbs up for the algorithm. So as you can see here, I've got a couple of this pair. They're very pretty and highly decorated, lots of gold gilding. And unfortunately, this one's had a knock, and it's one of my old pieces actually. And I did fix put a bit of Milliput in a long time ago, but I can see there's still some cracks and it needs finishing off, ready for the gilding. And this one here, as you can see, they both have on either side of them some lovely little bees, gold bees, and unfortunately the wing on this bee is actually missing. So I thought I would just replace that today. So what we need to do first is take I like to use Milliput, so here we are, and I use the superfine white. I do find it easier with the superfine white to sand. It does come in other colours, and I really do rate this product, but obviously there are many other products on the market which are just as good, but I do find this easy to get hold of as well. So when it comes in a box, it comes in 2 packets. So we're going to take 1 packet, and you just going to take a small piece. We don't need very much, and I like to roll it into a ball. This way you can judge and compare with the other amount. So that's the ball there. Just place it on the side. Always, again, wrap up as soon as you've used it, otherwise it does tend to dry out. And then we will take our other packet again, and you just want to just roll it into a ball. And then once you've done that, you can compare and make sure they're roughly the same size. I'll take a tiny bit more off that one. Right, so then once you've done that, again, you want to make sure that wraps right up. So you want to take our ball and we want to combine them together. It doesn't take very long, literally just a few moments. You can tell when it's combined because it almost feels like plasticine. It's quite soft, quite pliable, malleable. So once we've done that, we are then going to, I think we're going to start on this one. It doesn't need very much, it just needs a tiny bit of going in with the crack. So I'm just going to take a tiny piece off, and I'm going to take my little implement here, which has got it's flat on either side. If you don't have anything like this, you could use something such as a very small palette knife or a cocktail stick. So we've got our small piece. Just going to take a tiny piece there, put that one back on, and we're just going to just gently apply on the inside. Now you want it so it protrudes slightly over, so you can actually sand it. You don't want it to be completely flush, otherwise it's not going to blend in. So if you can just do it so it slightly protrudes. Sorry, grandfather clock. Take a bit off there. Can also use our finger as well. I do have a cup of water here, so if you can use your finger as well with the water, just put it in some water and then you can just gently press it down so it's nice and flush, and it also smooths the Milliput. Alright, so I'm going to leave that now, and that can be ready then to just dry, which would, as I say, would take about 24 hours. So when it comes to our small wing here, we're going to take the piece, and we don't need very much. It's quite useful because we already have other wings, we can compare. No wing is identical because they were all made by hand, so we don't need to be too precious about it, but we just need to get roughly the shape. And we can almost, if we go onto one piece, you could actually go and place it on to make sure it's the same. So it's further down there. And then when you're happy with that, you could take it off very, very gently. And then we're just going to apply onto the other parts there. Now, because it's a very small piece, we don't need to apply any glue with the Milliput. If it was a large piece, I would actually glue first, then apply the Milliput. But because it's so small, we don't need to do that. The wing slightly comes out. It doesn't need to be precise, as I say, because we are going to be sanding it. But it needs to be slightly larger than smaller, because then we've got something to sand. Again, you want to make sure that it goes slightly over. So I use my tool, just so we can sand easily. And I will just go through, just gently. And just keep adjusting. I'm fairly pleased with that. I think that's about right. And as I say, we can then maybe slightly push it out a little bit. That's it. And then that's ready to be sanded. So I'm going to leave this, as I say, for 24 hours to dry completely. And then we're going to be sanding. And then we can apply the gilding. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to be actually doing videos twice a week now, Wednesdays and Sundays. So please join me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Okay, bye.